Hello everyone. This time I will discuss about the culture of society of the United States. Number one, origins, development, and spreads. The European roots of the United States originate with the English settlers of colonial America during British rule. The varieties of English people as opposed to the other peoples on the British Isles were the overwhelming majority ethnic group in the 7th century and were 47.9% of the total population, 3.9 million. Jefferson democracy was a foundational American cultural innovation, which is still a core part of the country's identity. Thomas Jefferson, not of the state of the Virginia, was perhaps the first influential domestic cultural critic by an American and was written in reaction to the views of some influential Europeans that America's native fauna, including humans, were degenerate. Major cultural influence have been brought by historical immigrations, especially from Germany in much of the country, Ireland and Italy in the northeast, Japan and Hawaii. Native cultures remain strong in areas with large undisturbed or relocated populations, including traditional government and communal organizations of property now legally managed by Indian reservations. Large reservations are mostly in the west, especially Arizona and South Dakota. The rate of native culture after contact with Europeans is quite varied. American culture includes both conservative and liberal elements, scientific and religious competitiveness, political structures, risk-taking, and expressions, materialist and moral elements, despite certain consistent ideological principles. American culture has a variety of expression due to its geographical scale and demographic diversity. The flexibility of U.S. culture and its highly symbolic nature led some researchers to categorize American culture as a mythic identity. The United States has traditionally been thought of as a melting pot, with immigrants contributing to the both eventually assimilating with mainstream American culture. Number two, regional variations. Semi-distinct cultural regions of the United States include New England and Mid-Atlantic, the South, the Midwest, the Southwest, and the West, an area that can be further divided into the Pacific states and the Mountain states. The, the West Coast of the continental United States, consisting of California, Oregon, and Washington state, is also sometimes referred as the left coast, indicating its left-leaning political orientation and tendency towards social liberalism. The South is sometimes informally called the Bible Belt due to the socially conservative evangelical Protestantism, which, which is a significant part of the region's culture. Christian church attendance across all denominations is generally higher there than the national average. Strong cultural differences have a long history in the U.S., with the Southern Style Society in the antebellum period serving as a prime example. Social and economic between the northern and southern states were so severe that they eventually caused the South to declare itself an independent nation, the Confederate States of America, thus initiating the American Civil War. Language. Although the United States, number three language, although the United States has no official language at the federal level, 28 states have passed legislation making English official language and it's considered to be the de facto national language. The following information is an estimation as factual statistics constantly vary according of the year. The following is the percentage of the total population native language in the United States. 80 English, 18.1%, Spanish, 10.7%, other Indo-European language, 3.8%, other Asian or Pacific Islander language, 2.7%, other language, 0.7%. Number 6, art. In the late 18th and early 19th centuries, American artists primarily painted landscape and portraits in a realistic style or that which looked to Europe for answer on technique. For example, John Singleton Copley was born in Boston, but most of his portraits tour, for which he is famous, follow the trends of British painters like Thomas Gainsborough and the transitional period between Rococo and Neoclassicalism. A parallel development taking shape in rural America was the American craft movement, which began as a reaction to the Industrial Revolution. As the nation grew wealthier, it had patrons able to buy the works of European painters and attract foreign talent willing to teach methods and techniques from Europe to willing students as well as artists themselves. Photography became a very popular medium for both journalism and in time as a medium in its own right, with America having a great deal of open space of natural beauty and growing cities in the east teeming with new arrivals and new buildings. Next, religion. Among developed countries, the U.S. is one of the most religious in the terms of its demographics, according to a 2002 study by the Pew Global Attitude Project. The U.S. was the only developed nation in the survey where a majority of citizens reported that religion played very important role in their lives, an opinion similar to that found in Latin America. Next, national holidays. Uh, 1 January is official name is New Year's Day. That third Monday in January. Official name is birthday of Martin Luther King, Jr. or Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Next, 1st January 20 following a presidential elections. Official name is Inauguration Day. Next, 3rd Monday in February, Washington Big Day. Next, last Monday in May, Memorial Day. July 4 July is Independence Day. First Monday in September is Labor Day. Second Monday in October is Columbus Day. November 11 is Veterans Day. Fourth Tuesday in November is Thanksgiving Day. 25 December is Christmas. Okay, thank you everyone for watching my video this time. I hope you enjoy, guys. I hope I hope you guys enjoy it and see you next time. Goodbye.